Mayor Biss. I did not prepare a statement for tonight, but I will speak from the heart. And what an amazing last 4 years we have had. Challenging for last 4 years with COVID and a renewed discussion around the racial injustices that we are facing in this nation. And I am honored to have been a part of that as clerk. And so first I will say to Clerk Mendoza, you have my support in whatever you need to be as successful as you possibly can be. I would first like to say thank you to my mother, Raquel Reed, who birthed me into this world, but also was just you're one of my best. You're my best friend now. We have conversations all the time. We've grown so close. Many of you have heard some of the struggles that I've had, in my childhood and throughout my life. And for parents, know that the mistakes or missteps that you make do not have to impact the lives of your children. Your children can go on to create great things in this world. So hold that close, parents. I want to speak to, and I want to say thank you to folks in the community who were extremely supportive over the last 4 years. I couldn't have made it through this term without you. Malika, Ali, Claire, who's now on the dais here, Tricia, so many folks out there who were extremely supportive, and so forgive me if I didn't say your name, but I'm thinking of you now. Claire, in me you have an undying partner, an unrelenting partner in working for transparency and good government. Alderman Braithwaite, economic development. I'm right there with you, and I want to make sure that we're ensuring that our black and brown businesses are receiving all the support they need to ensure that to be successful and thrive. You have a partner in me with that. Alderman Nguyen, the missing middle. I think that's something I've heard you talk about in affordable housing. You have a partner with me in solving the housing crisis, particularly around the missing middle. Alderman Newsma, Councilmember Newsma. Environmental issues. You have a partner in me in making sure that Evanston is living up to our green and commitment here in our city. Bobby Burns, you have a partner in me in doing whatever the heck we need to do to make sure the Fifth Ward is coming out better than it ever has been. And we stand on the shoulders of giants with Alderman Simmons and Alderman Holmes. And you have my support in strengthening the Fifth Ward. Manager Storley, everything. We have to work together on everything because you're the city manager, and what you have for me is someone who will support you in your position to make sure you have everything you need to be the most successful city manager this city has had, and to make sure that you have a fair shot, because I am inspired by your story. While we have different, I think we need to adjust how the position is chosen, but you are an amazing person. You started here in this city over a decade ago in the IT department and rose through the ranks as a woman to become the city manager of Evanston. That is an amazing story. You're someone who went to college, to night school, if I'm not mistaken, to get your degree. You are an amazing person, and you have someone who will support you in your position with me. Mayor Biss, it is an honor to serve with you. You are one of the most brilliant people I've ever had the good fortune to be in the presence of. And so I'm honored to be serving with you and to tackle the issues of policing in our city and to really create a model for our nation. Stephanie, I told you, you got everything you need from me. Alderman Sufferton. I can't call you quiet, but somewhat quietly, you are one of the most brilliant people in any room that you walk into. This guy, yeah, certainly he is, but you're up there too, and I really appreciate how laser focused you are on policy and how you hold our feet to the fire. And I hope to be a partner in and making the city more like Cicero, the great man. It's an inside joke for the folks who follow the election. Alderman Ravel, again, affordable housing, environmental issues, you have a partner who's been working to advance those issues in our city. Alderman Fleming, you have been a stalwart defender of equity and ensuring that our city is approaching every aspect of our operations through an equitable lens, and you have a partner in me in making sure that we continue to do that. Thank you for your work. To my residents, to the residents of 8th Ward, I shouldn't say my residents, to the residents who put me in this position, as I told many of you on the campaign, I am not your hero. I am not the person who's going to make things happen for you. I want to be, Batman's, he had Albert, or whatever the guy's name was. I'm looking to be the sidekick, to be your partner in making sure you are the hero of your own story, to ensure that you have the tools to create the community that you would like to see. And that is the role that I plan to play for you. So with that, I do want to introduce two bits of business to begin on the path of making our city the most livable city in America, and dare I say the world. I would like to place as a special order of business on the agenda for the 24th a resolution or ordinance that would open the beaches to Evanston residents.
Yes.
And I think we can work with city staff and our colleagues to ensure that that can happen. We can use the reserve funds. We have over $2 million, and I'm sorry, not reserve, surplus funds. Surplus funds, we have $2 million in surplus from 2020, and we can use a portion of that to make the beaches accessible to every Evanston resident this summer and end the racist policy of exclusionary and, dare I say, racist policy of charging for beach access. So I make a motion to place that on the agenda as a special order of business for the 24th. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
So Councilmember Reed has moved to place the special order of business on the agenda, and Councilmember Kelly has seconded. Is there any discussion? Councilmember Fleming.
Yeah, I think